Hello everyone, welcome to English Grammar and Literature World. Dear students, today we will be talking about SSC One Word Substitution based on different types of phobias. This video will be helpful for your upcoming SSC CGL exams as well as IB ACIO exams, also CHSL MTS and state competitive exams. So let's start today's class. Look at the first one, fear of open spaces. So what is called fear of open spaces? So look, fear of open spaces means option A, agoraphobia. Agoraphobia means fear of open spaces or crowded public places. Okay, so look at the other options. Option B, xenophobia. Xenophobia suggests fear of foreigners. Fear of foreigners. Fear of foreigners. Claustrophobia means fear of closed or you can say small places. Okay, or fear of enclosed places. And acrophobia means fear of height. Fear of height. Next, fear of marriage. So what is called fear of marriage? Option D, gamophobia is the right answer. So fear of marriage is called gamophobia. Okay, so look at the other options. Option A, philophobia. Philophobia means fear of love. Fear of love, that is philophobia. Androphobia suggests fear of men. Fear of men is called androphobia. And misogamy means hatred of marriage. Okay, that is hatred of marriage. Hatred of marriage is called misogamy. Next, fear of germs or dirt. So fear of germs of dirt is called option A, mysophobia. It's called mysophobia. Okay, or you can say misophobia, depends on your pronunciation. Look at the other options. Hemophobia means fear of blood. Okay, this is a fear of blood, that is hemophobia. Xenophobia means a fear of foreigners, and claustrophobia suggests fear of enclosed places. Understand? Very good. Next, fear of enclosed places I have already discussed. Fear of enclosed places or fear of places, or you can say fear of closed or small places, that is called option B, claustrophobia. Claustrophobia. Okay, hydrophobia suggests hydro means water. So hydro means water. So hydrophobia suggests fear of water. Xenophobia means fear of foreigners, and acrophobia suggests fear of height. Next, fear of love. So what is called fear of love? Fear of love is called philophobia. So option D, philophobia is the right answer. Okay, gynophobia means fear of women. Fear of women, that is gynophobia. Zoophobia suggests fear of animals. Okay, fear of animals. Misogamy suggests hatred of marriage, the fear of marriage, that is misogamy. Next, fear of death. So what is called fear of death? Fear of death is called option C, thanatophobia. Thanatophobia suggests fear of death. Understand? Very good. Fear of death means thanatophobia. So look at the other options. Option A, necrophobia. So necrophobia means fear of dead things or corpses. Okay, fear of death things. Fear of dead things, not fear of death. That's why option C, thanatophobia, is the right answer. And pantophobia suggests fear of everything. Okay, you can say plenty. Plenty means a lot of. So plantophobia suggests fear of everything. And zoophobia means fear of animals. Next, fear of height. So what is called fear of height? Fear of height is called acrophobia. Option C, acrophobia, is the right answer. Look at the agoraphobia means fear of open spaces. Okay, hydrophobia means fear of water, related to water. Xenophobia means related to foreigner, related to foreigners, and agoraphobia related to open spaces. So option C is the right answer. Next, fear of omen. So fear of omen called option A, gynophobia. Okay, gynophobia is the right answer. Gynophobia is the right answer. Androphobia means fear of men. Zoophobia, fear of animal. Xenophobia, fear of foreigners. Next, fear of ghost. So what is called fear of ghost? Fear of ghost is called option B, phasmophobia. Okay, so this one is very, very important. Fear of ghost is called phasmophobia. Phasmophobia. So look at the option C. Nyctophobia suggests fear of darkness. Fear of darkness. Okay, fear of darkness, that is nyctophobia. And necrophobia means fear of dead things. Fear of dead things, that is necrophobia. Okay, next, fear of water. So what is called fear of water? So water means hydro. So look at the option, hydro. Yes, option C, hydrophobia, fear of water. Hemophobia means hemoglobin. So blood, related to blood. That's why we can say fear of blood is hemophobia. Aquaphobia means, aqua means water, aqua. Okay, but look, aquaphobia suggests fear of drowning. Fear of drowning. So it is quite very close to hydrophobia, but aquaphobia is not the right answer. The right answer is option C, hydrophobia. Understand? Very good. And photophobia means, photo means light. So fear of light. Fear of light, that is photophobia. Next, fear of men. So fear of men suggests option B, androphobia. The pen is disturbing. Androphobia. Okay, so andro suggests men, or gyno suggests women. So andro suggests men. That's why fear of men is androphobia, or fear of women is gynophobia. Nyctophobia suggests fear of darkness. Night to nycto. Okay, so nycto means night, related to night. And zoo means where animals are kept. That is zoo. So zoophobia suggests fear of animals. Next, fear of speaking in public. This one is very, very important. So fear of speaking in public, that is called option D, Glossophobia. Glossophobia. Okay. So glossophobia. Look at the other options. Logophobia. Logophobia means fear of words. Fear of words. Fear of words. Understand? Very good. Fear of words means logophobia. Xenophobia means fear of foreigners. And bibliophobia means fear of study, fear of books. Bibliophobia suggests fear of books, or you can say fear of studies. Glosso suggests fear of speaking in public. That is glossophobia. Next, fear of blood. Again, fear of blood suggests blood means hemoglobin. So where is hemo? That is hemo. So option B, hemophobia is the right answer. Claustrophobia means fear of enclosed places. Acrophobia means fear of height. Xenophobia means again fear of foreigners. Okay. Next, fear of fire. This one is very important. So fire suggests pyrophobia. So option A, pyrophobia is the right answer. Okay. So option A is the right answer. Photophobia means photo means light. So fear of light. Zoophobia, zoo means animals, fear of animals. And acrophobia, acro suggests height. Acro suggests height. So fear of height is acrophobia. Next, fear of snakes. So fear of snakes suggests option D, ophidiophobia. 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 Okay. Ophidiophobia, that is fear of snakes. So option D is the right answer. Next, fear of darkness. So what is called fear of darkness? So dark means night. So nyctophobia, option D, nyctophobia is the right answer. Okay. Next, fear of light. So light suggests photo. Light suggests photo. So option D, photophobia. Photophobia is the right answer. Next, fear of thunder and lightning. So this one is very important. So fear of thunder and lightning, that is called option A, astrophobia. Okay. So astrophobia, option A is the right answer. Astrophobia. Actually, acrophobia means fear of height, zoophobia means fear of animals, and claustrophobia means fear of enclosed places. So option A only the right answer. Next, fear of animals. So fear of animals means zoophobia. Next, fear of books and reading. Yes, fear of books and reading suggests bibliophobia. So option D, bibliophobia is the right answer. But look at the option A, bibliomania. So look, mania is a mental illness, but not related to bibliophobia. So bibliomania suggests madness for collecting books. Okay, it's a one kind of madness for collecting books. It's a mania, it is a mental illness. Look at the option B, anthophobia. So anthophobia suggests fear of followers. Okay, anthophobia suggests fear of followers. Logophobia means fear of talkings. Next, fear of disease. So what is called fear of disease? So fear of disease means pathology. That's why pathophobia is the right answer. Understand? Very good. And thanatophobia suggests fear of death. Next, fear of strangers or foreigners. That is option C, xenophobia. Xenophobia is the right answer. Option C is the right answer. Okay. Next, fear of flowers. Fear of flowers means option C, anthophobia. 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 Okay. So look at the option A, misogamy. So misogamy suggests fear of marriage. Okay, fear of marriage. And next, fear of being touched. So look at the option A, hapheophobia, option B, mysophobia, option C, anthophobia, or option D, nyctophobia. So which one is the right answer? You people tell me in the comment section. Okay, so this is the question of the day. I really hope you enjoyed this session, and stay connected for more updates, as well as keep reading, keep writing, and keep watching English Grammar and Literature World. Thanks for watching.